Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I want to say a very happy birthday to my husband as you are already on your way to work. On-site training today, and then other training stuff. Morning, Sheena. I will let him know. So, yeah, he basically had a class that he's already had yesterday. Come on, let me know when you're there. I will say that as a wife, this is probably going to be the one job that he has that I'm actually going to worry about him while he's at work. But, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm not going to even sit here and say that I completely understand what, like, my daughter-in-law goes through or cops' wives, but, I mean, they're there to protect people, and it's crazy. So, anyways, happy birthday to him. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I worry about my son, especially when he's deployed. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody wants to give me gray hair. Everybody wants to give me gray hair. I don't like that. But, okay. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Okay, why? Why don't you want to get dressed to shoes? Because you're comfy? Because you're being lazy? Why don't you want to get dressed to shoes? You know you're going to, hey, Laura, you know you're going to feel better if you get dressed to shoes. You know you're going to feel a ton better if you get dressed to shoes. Just 1, 2, 3, get dressed. Go get dressed. Stop thinking about it so much. I know. I hate wearing shoes too. Okay? I hate it. I don't like wearing shoes. Sheena, you don't have to, you don't have to get dressed to dressy clothes. Just put something else on. Okay? I don't care if it's another pair of pajamas. Just put something else on. And you will be fine. That's still dress to shoes. Okay? Just put something else on. You will feel better. You will approach the day better. You will be possibly more productive. You know it. I know it. We all know it. We know the difference from when we get dressed to shoes and when we don't. And for the shoes, I suppose this is part of it. Oh, well, let me just start this at 4. For the shoes, I mean, I'm not one to say it has to be the tennis shoes, the lace-up shoes. My lace-up shoes are slip-ons, okay? So, house shoes, they work too. It's still just a matter of putting the shoes on, okay? So, we're going to get dressed to our best today. Because you will be more productive, because you will feel good about yourself, because then every time that you look in the mirror, you're not going to sit there and say, oh my gosh, what a bum, why didn't I get dressed? Because you're not a bum, you're busy, and sometimes we don't feel like it, but you still need to do it, okay? If you're having a hard day, and if you're not motivated, and if maybe you just don't feel good, or whatever the case, how? Core 6. Eat your meals, drink your water, take your meds, work on your self-work, work on your body work, and get your sleep. Okay? Last night, I going to bed a little early because I had to get up an hour earlier today. I had to get up at 5 because that's what time he needed to get up. So I get up at 5, or I go to bed. He decides he's going to go to bed at the same time. I don't like that. I like going to bed before him, but whatever. That man laid in bed talking. Maybe I should take my baton. Should I take my AR? They told me that they have some, but I told them I have my own. Maybe I should bring it. Do you think I should bring it? I'm like, dude, just go to sleep and we'll talk about it when you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Let me go to sleep. So finally I looked at him and I told him, I said, listen, I said, you can sit here and you can talk to me all you want. I am not going to be answering you. I'm going to sleep. Good night. And happy early birthday. And he was just like, but I'm like, yeah, no, shh, quiet. But I told him the same line I tell Jacek. Now is not the time for conversations. Now is the time to go to sleep. And we can have all those conversations in the morning. Okay. Intention. What is your intention for today? My intention for today is going to be happiness. Happiness. Woohoo. Okay. Oh, and Sheena, my wonderful. No, he didn't. He chose to use their AR. He chose to, or I just decided to help him with his baton, getting his baton on and his cuffs on and all that other stuff. He can't take the pepper spray yet because he hasn't been sprayed with the pepper spray, and he can't take the taser yet because he hasn't been tased. So he can't use those two. But I had to help him with his cuffs and his baton and his all his other stuff that has his knife, and it does. It really, really does. So you just gotta let it go. But I get it. He was excited and everything like that. I completely understand that. But if I were him, I would have been more worried about where I was going because we weren't sure exactly where the store is because he's downtown Milwaukee. And the place don't open to 9. And he's like, why do I got to be there at 6:30 if the place don't open to 9? I'm like, you're going to a payday loan store. They probably get some money in. So you got to be there for money. All right. 3 SMART goals for today. Small, measurable, accurate, appropriate, reasonable, and timely. Okay, I need to message some clients. And I need to send a few emails. And I need to do next week's prep. And let's see. I need to make a cake. I don't know what kind of cake yet. Maybe I might carrot cake cupcakes. Yeah. He loves carrot cake. I have carrots. We have carrots in the garden. Make carrot cake cupcakes, and then he can take some to work. And you make a cake. I don't know what kind yet. I still haven't figured that out. Just got school, whatever. Okay. Pow. Kids Day. What do they need to do? Well, we know what their chores are. Sometimes they switch between days. Today is Thursday, so, and happy Constitution Day. Today was the day that the Constitution was signed so many years ago. So, and today, what else? Today is also the day that Harley Davidson became an official company. So, lots of cool things happening today. Oh, your brother's birthday's today too. Cool. He's got a really good birthday day. So Jacek has to do the garbage. He's got to vacuum. He's got to set the table, clear the table. So he knows what he's got to do every day. And then, of course, make his bed and all that wonderful good stuff. Personal work. Well, all you can do is call him, right? There you go. Brush teeth, wash face, all that wonderful good stuff. Brain work is school plus an activity. Self-work is their pamper, just like ours. And then body work is their movement. So once we know their activities and everything else like that, now we can plan our calendar. There you go. So work. I have a 7:30, a 1 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. Pretty easy day. Housework, I'll be able to fit in during classes. Appointments, I don't have any other appointments. He is on site from 6:30 until 10:30. Then he's got to be down here for more baton training from 11:30 to 3:30. So, okay, with everything, people would like to think so. I consider myself a constitutionalist because I believe in the Constitution. So, you're awful. Just like wanted today to be changed to Founding Fathers Day. He didn't want it named the Constitution Day. He wanted it changed to the Founding Fathers Day. He actually penned a really cool email to the president asking him to change it to Founding Fathers Day. Because, he believes that the Founding Fathers should get some credit because not all of them are presidents. So they're not lumped in with President's Day. So he believes that the Founding Fathers should have their own day. All right. Now we need to get into our mission and our daily tasks. Daily tasks for today. It's Thursday. It's going to depend upon which way you go and if you follow each system, or if you have switched it to make it fit your life, which is completely cool and what I want you to do. So for Fly Lady, today is errand day. So make a list, farthest to closest, pick it up, consider typing your groceries in if you order them online, also an errand. For Live That Home Life, we're looking at returning emails, sending emails, making phone calls, anything like that. So filing paperwork, you're tying up all those loose ends so you don't have to think about them on the weekend. Your mission for today for Fly Lady is to shine your bathroom sink and spend 5 minutes on throwaway in your stash and dash. For Live That Home Life, we are looking at doing dusting in utility areas because we all know that bathrooms and laundry rooms and all those other wonderful rooms get cobwebs like none other because they're not frequented as much. So the spiders like to make it their home. So take care of that. All right. Next, let's get the meals off our mind. So what are we going to eat? Well, I've already made one breakfast today. I will have to make a second breakfast when Gisette gets up. Lunches, they're just going to be sandwiches. So that way when he gets done at on site, as he drives past here to go to work, because he works only 2 blocks away, or that's where the station is, then he can just grab the sandwiches, grab some chips, and go. So I will have to make his lunch. You know what? I better put that on a to-do. So he's ready to go. For dinner, I'm making his absolute favorite meal. I'm making his beef tips with mashed potatoes and corn. So that's his favorite meal that I make. That is what I'm making. He said, I'm going to be dead dog tired. I said, then I'll just make sure the dinner's ready at 3:30 and you can eat and you can go to bed. So I don't care what he does. It's his birthday. He can do whatever he wants within reason. And he knows that. All right. Now for our morning maintenance. You need to make the bed. That was the greatest thing about both of us getting up at 5 today. I was able to make the bed right away. And now I feel so good because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about anything in there. Nothing. I'm done. So I really like that. Next up, we've got swish and swipe. Easy, once again, just takes a couple seconds. You're in the bathroom. Now today, you could take the mission from Fly Lady, which is shine your bathroom sink, and tie it into your swish and swipe and just do a more detailed part on your sink and even on your mirror. So that way, you just do a little more detailed swish and swipe and you've already gotten the mission done. So now is when you're shining your sink, that you can actually go through and take care of all those supplies that seem to collect. Stop collecting them on your sink. And I know you're going to tell me, but I use them every day. You use your milk every day too, but you don't leave that out. You leave it in the refrigerator. Okay? So put it in a spot that is easily accessible, decluttered, simplified, whatever. And then it won't matter if you have to pull them out every single day. Besides, most people have a medicine cabinet. There should be no medicine in there because that room gets too muggy. The medicine should be somewhere else. So put your hair supplies, your makeup supplies, whatever, in your medicine cabinet. Done. Okay? Glad we had that talk. So you can combine those two easily today. Next up, we have our laundry. It was so nice with it 80 degrees yesterday. I was able to wash towels and everything, and they were able to get dry. Today, I don't have that much to do, which is nice. I still need to hem pants because he won't put them on for me to see what the hem needs to be. So I'm just going to measure the inseam of some of his other pants, and I'm going to take that and use that as the inseam for his new work pants, and then measure the outer seam and use the outer seam as a guide. And then that way, I'll be able to hem his pants without him trying them on. So don't forget to do the laundry. Keep it moving. You got to do one full cycle. One full cycle. Your pickup, put away. Okay? This helps maintain your home. This helps keep your home company ready, showing ready, sanity ready. So just pick up, put away, put on a song, and go for that. I know. I am completely aware of that one. Although he was already talking about it today. And he's like, well, I could either have half-price drinks all night long. I said, remember, you've got to be on site at 6:30 tomorrow morning. He's like, yeah. He's like, or I could drink for free for 47 minutes. I said, well, there you go. You could drink for free for 47 minutes if you want to. I really don't care. Or you could just come home and drink what you already have here. so we could actually spend some time with him for his birthday. All right. Meal prep. This is an easy one. The stew meat needs to go for a minimum of 2 hours. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it into the slow cooker and I'm going to have it go all day long. So the only meal prep that I will have to do is taking care of the potatoes. And I might not even make mashed potatoes tonight. I might make smashed because he loves smashed. So we might do that. Last but not least, after you get done with breakfast and everything else that you need to do in the kitchen, make sure you wash and wipe it down, because a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen, is a productive kitchen. Okay? So now that we are at the end of the morning, it is a great time for me to sit here and remind you all to like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the button so that way you can see my happy little face and not miss a video. Also, don't forget to share them if somebody else you think could use my help. So, and remember, I don't just do YouTube videos. I also do one-on-one calls as well. And you can check that out on Live That Home Life on Facebook. So, here for noon is your reminder to do your dirt cleaning. Today you are doing your bathroom sink and focusing on 5 minutes of throwaway again. Or if you're following Live That Home Life, you are looking at your dusting. Now, at noon, we want to self-assess where we are at. We look at our list of everything that we wanted to get done and we see, well, what did we get done? Then we look at why we did or did not get it done. Are you tired? Are you hurting? Have you been busier than what you thought you were going to be? Are you maybe just not motivated? Now, from those facts, not I didn't feel like it, I was being lazy. Those aren't facts, those are opinions and feelings. From those facts, you can then determine if you are on track or not. If you are factually not motivated today, don't force it. You can try and become motivated, but if that list and everything else you did didn't help you, not much is going to. And sometimes it's okay just to embrace the fact that today we weren't motivated and move on. Okay? All right. Do your noon pickup, put away. So at noontime, I noticed that this is when the art supplies get put back and everything else. We kind of reset for the second half of the school day. Anything else? Yay! Are you dressed? During the school week, nothing else really gets out of place by the noontime because we're just focusing on school. You know what? Earrings really make a big difference. I need to make a point of making sure I put my earrings in every single morning, which means pulling them out every single night. Okay. Here is your reminder to do the laundry. Remember, once it goes in the washer, sometimes it becomes out of sight, out of mind, which makes it a little bit harder for us to remember to grab it and switch it over to the dryer. So here is your reminder. Are you dressed, Sheena? Making your smoothie, but are you dressed? And then, of course, after lunch, we need to wash and wipe the kitchen because a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen, is a productive kitchen. And that is my happy place. Doesn't have to be your happy place, but it is definitely my happy place. And considering I need to make a cake or cupcakes and everything else today, it better be my happy place. But that's okay. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to have Jacek help me make the cupcakes. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to we're going to make them healthy cupcakes. So no oil, we're going to use applesauce because I have homemade applesauce. No eggs, we're going to use Greek yogurt. So there we go. It'll be good. All right, it is time for our final and most important routine of the day. Okay, that sounds like a dismissive yeah. So are you dressed to shoes? Um, this is the one that sets up our day. This is the one that we struggle with because there is no set start time. When we wake up, and that's when we start doing everything. We know once I get up, I go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I do my bathroom stuff and get dressed and do my face, do my hair, swish and swipe. Then I go start the laundry. Then I come out here and do this and that. So you've got your routine every single morning. The nighttime is what changes because depending upon what has happened during the day, our nighttime energy level shifts. And when our nighttime energy level shifts, then it becomes hard to get everything done. Or maybe we just don't have access to as much energy. So then it's harder still to get things done. Or maybe our body has started hurting by the nighttime. So my suggestion to you is to do as much of this as you can I have my hoops, like this one. It's got my son's Eagle Globe anchor and then my dolphin that one bought me with Cole from the Titanic. But I've got a whole bunch of different earrings, so it just all depends upon what I feel like wearing. Some days I like hoopy things, some days I don't. So we're going to change this around a little bit. So my suggestion is to start the evening routine as soon as you can. Work most of it into an afternoon or a noon routine. Get it done as soon as you can. So the first thing we're going to start with is check your calendar and your forecast for tomorrow. Tap. Here, we're going to do that right now. We need to charge our phone. Why do we keep getting a beach hazard statement? We don't have any beaches in West Dallas. Tomorrow is supposed to be 58. So it'll be another sweatshirt kind of day. Not a problem. Don't care. So also with that, I also know that dinner can tend to be a little bit heavier because it's going to be a colder day. Now, tomorrow is Friday, so we're looking at fish. Probably just going to do a fish fry. I'll pick up some cod, I'll make fish sticks, and we'll all be happy. So, also you want to set up your launch pad. So now you know by looking ahead in your calendar if you have any meetings or anything you need to do. Do you need to get the kids' stuff together? Do you need to pack because you're going somewhere? You can set up your launch pad so that way you're ready for the day tomorrow and there are no surprises. And then you can pull out your clothes because now you know what you should be wearing. And more often than not, if our clothes are laid out, we tend to put them on. Sheena. I know I'm putting a lot of weight of getting dressed to shoes, but you definitely feel so much better when you get out of the act of getting out of the pajamas and into something else is not a fun act. I will guarantee you that, especially the colder that it gets, but you will be more productive. So take a look at that. Next, don't forget laundry is not done till it's folded and put away. So complete your circle. Yes, get dressed in the morning. I do actually, you're in the morning. I do sometimes even like when I go in and I make the bed, I pull up my clothes for the next day. just makes it easier. So thank you. I like my earrings too. That's what I like about hoops, is that I can put any charm that I want on them. I've also got the Tree of Life that I can put on here. And I've got a whole bunch of other ones that I can put on and just kind of change them depending upon my mood. Your final pickup put away of the evening. I like getting those done before dinner, because after dinner it's time to read, it's quiet time, maybe it's game time, maybe we're going to have a Socratic discussion. It all depends. So, because I've started those Socratic discussions with my son, and Juan is actually enjoying them too. Have dinner and make lunches and make dinner. We need to eat. We need to do the last meal of the day. So, and always try to make sure that you are making lunches before you clean up. Okay? While you're eating dinner, you can assess the day. You can take a look at what you got done, what you wanted to get done, what you're going to get done. Thank you, Sheena. I just talk. This is how I work things out in my mind. What you're going to get done, what you need to get done, what you didn't get done, what was never going to get done. Okay, let's be real here. Some of the stuff that we put on our to-do list is never in a million years going to get done that day. But yet we still put it on there because for some reason we need to shame ourselves into saying, but you didn't get it done. Well, it was never going to get done. So, I'll get it done later. All right. We do it all the time. We do it all the time. We put stuff on our list that we know for a fact we can't complete that day, but yet we still put it on there. Why? The only reason you would do it is because you want to sit there and badger yourself. Or, yeah, okay, I get, but I don't want to forget about it. Okay. Then go write it on a day where you think you're going to be able to do it. I don't even bother writing out next week's prep all week until I get to Thursday, because I know I ain't touching it before that. So, be realistic with yourselves. Then we need to, after we're done eating and we're done assessing the day, we need to wash and wipe the kitchen. Or actually, you could even assess the day after. You know what? Yeah. I think assess the day should be the very last thing. So we're going to go back to that. Wash and wipe the kitchen down. Why do you want to look at today's messes tomorrow morning? We don't want to do that. Why would you want to give yourself another task in the morning? You already got to do breakfast dishes. Why do you want to do stuck on dinner dishes too? I don't. I don't want to do dishes, much less have to deal with stuck on food. Remember, this is how your kitchen is somewhat going to look when you get up in the morning. I have a husband who likes to make food after we're done eating, and so I usually always have dishes left over. But that's just become a norm for me. So then, when you're done cleaning up the kitchen, okay, with whatever that means to you. Like for me, I also then wipe down all the counters. I wipe this down. I wipe down my refrigerator. I wipe down my stove, and I do a quick dust mop. That is what I do. You don't have to. That is what makes me feel good. Okay. Then you're going to get ready for bed, because if you get ready for bed, as soon as you're done with the kitchen, you're still up, you're still moving, right? You're still going. You haven't sat down. Don't sit down after dinner. Don't sit down, because then you're going to want to stay down. Don't sit down. Just do it. Just take the 10 minutes and get it done. You're going to go get ready for bed. You're going to wash your face. You're going to brush your teeth. You're going to floss, mouthwash, possibly take a shower. All that. I take my showers in the afternoon, though. You're going to get that all done. Because then, whenever you want to go to bed, you can go. If you fall asleep on the couch watching Twilight. You can. And then just get up and go to bed. I say that because some of those movies are kind of boring to me. If you want to have a huge hot fudge ice cream sundae, you can't. You just brushed your teeth. So then, after all of that is done, now we can assess the day. Take a look at what worked, what didn't work. Write maybe a couple things down in your planner. Look ahead to tomorrow. See what you want to do. See what's going on and how possibly you can shift and change things. So, with all that said, some days don't work out the way that we plan them to. And you really, really, really have to understand that whoever controls the day, whatever controls the day, be it the fates, be it the gods, be it the God, they don't care. So we have to just give ourselves that grace that we're doing the best we can. As long as you're doing your best, what you get done doesn't matter. As long as you're trying, how much of that to-do list that you get done doesn't matter. Just be the best you can be. Remember, you can't give 110%. It is impossible. There is 100% and that's it. So as long as you try, as long as you give 100%, that's all that matters. If your 100% meant that you were absolutely sitting on the couch binging on Hulu or Prime all day, then that was your 100%. If you sit there and you talk to a friend and she did about 130 things, don't compare yourself to her. She felt differently when she started the day than you did. As long as you do your best for that day and don't hang on it to tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to feel different. Well, there you go. You got it to do. Either order some new yoga pants or wash them. I know, I'm thinking I might change to yoga pants today too. I think I've got one more day and I can get back on my yoga. We'll see by the end of the day. Or maybe I should just stop making the excuses and do my yoga in the morning anyways. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, guys, you have yourself an amazing day. Remember, just try. All this stuff takes a little bit longer. Takes a while to get it. That's okay. Nobody expects you to get it all right away. Just take it piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. Okay? And I will see you all tomorrow morning. Yes, I will be live tomorrow morning because there is no reason for me not to be. I have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I might as well just be live. So I will see you guys live tomorrow morning. Bye. I hope everybody has an amazing day. Remember, I am here. So if you need anything, yeah, that is TMI, but yes, you need to wash your clothes because the dry skin and everything stays on there. Right? Okay, so just try. If you need anything, put a comment in the comments of the video. I always see them. Go to Facebook, send me a message on Live That Home Life. Or if you're already one of my clients, you know how to get a hold of me. All right, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Have a great one. And remember, you're making a difference. Don't give up. Yeah, that could do it too, Sheena. I mean, I take one every other day, but have a great one. Bye.